Four voices.
It is right now. This is Jim and Tara, and we're going to do a quick video on unpacking some stuff we bought on auction and on the way back from Goodwill. Do you want me to tell them what it is?
Yeah, you do it.
Okay.
I'll hand it out.
We picked up for $9.99. We picked up a ResMed. I believe it's a CPAP, nasal CPAP machine. So we got to verify if that's going to be saleable or if we can sell any parts of that without getting in too much trouble. So that's the contents there. And that one cost, I said it, but cost $10. This is another Goodwill. It is a camp stove. And these run, in real clean condition, run about 130. This one's not super clean, but I think it'll clean up fairly decent, and it should run about, I'm going to start at around $100. And that one costs $15 at Goodwill. International Harvester Toolbox. This costs $5 in a lot. This would bolt to your either a tractor or more likely something you pull behind a tractor like a planter.
I think that comes off of like your M or H. It's under the seat in the
It's
back.
got the logo on there.
This looks like crap.
Then we got some car hauler toys and a Fleet Farm advertising truck. And those, I don't remember what they cost, but they're cheap.
Yeah, it was $2.50 and I think $2.50 a piece. Here's the trailer one.
Okay. Just a miscellaneous box of car parts, a tester, pipe wrench that the handle's been cut off. So I don't know, this is kind of Heinz 57. This one's been a dollar purchase.
I think this came with those parts because I bought it for the 8N carburetor, which...
Alright. So it's basically junk that was bought. What's for something else?
Trailer for the truck.
This I was lucky enough to get with that batch of other stuff. You probably can't see it real well, but it's a really cheesy poster with a girl in front of a car and it says take off.
What are you doing?
Doing a YouTube video. What are you doing?
Hi, this is
Oh, wait, no,
Mom
no,
and
no.
Dad.
And this is the car hauler, and this is the box for the Fleet Farm truck.
There was a guy who bought car parts that gave me this thing of gaskets. I don't know if there's anything good in there or not.
Yeah, 64 Chevrolet gasket set. Probably incomplete. There might be some good stuff in there. Light fixture was a 10 or 20?
10.
Yeah, a cast, I'd say it's cast steel. I mean cast iron. I don't think it's
Pot
cast
metal?
aluminum. I don't know if it's pot metal. I think it might be, I think it's cast iron. It's pretty heavy.
I think this is 10.
So it's a nice ornate piece. And those do well. Home Light chainsaw. We usually get, with paid shipping, we usually get about $75-80 for these. And we paid what?
I think I paid $15 for it.
All right.
The video is live?
No.
Oh.
These. What are these?
Those are, let me see if there's anything in there. These came in a lot. They're embroidered dish towels, but they're pretty stained.
These are Similac cans. They came in a lot with something else, and we didn't pay anything for them. And we found out they go about $10 a snap. We have 9 of them, so we'll probably put them in like in lots of 3 or something like that for like, I don't know, $25. Yeah, and I don't know much about these, but it's an old time.
It's a Rogers
Rogers.
silverware set. I usually do 80 to 100 on them. I mean, the box needs a lot of cleaning.
Alright.
Match set.
Yeah, toy tractor stuff you know about.
Yeah, we have a John Ertl International Harvester baler that came with a tractor. And usually I do pretty good on this Ertl stuff, so I pick it up if it's cheap enough.
I like how it has that super heavy flywheel on that is light plastic. Okay, and then we picked up a West clock, kitchen clock, and these do pretty well. And that's just junk that came with something else we bought. Oh, Stroh's beer belt buckle. Probably be $10.
And this is a Ford brand new part in the box.
Oh my god. And this is like a treasure chest, you know, these treasure chest boxes. It's not gonna, it won't do anything, but I just thought it was kind of funny because in the 70s or in the 80s when I was going to school, I remember guys wearing these necklaces with these stupid arrowheads. No offense to anybody who wore one of those in high school. Anyway, they went really good with velour shirts. And here's a couple of cast iron pieces. They're not worth much. Alright. Hubcap, it's good for an ashtray.
This is a used part, which is junk.
Yeah, it's a used fuel pump, that's trash. This is water pump?
Yeah, it's a Ford water
Oh
pump.
yeah, it's new. It's a Ford water pump.
Yeah,
For 47 Ford.
Is it for a car or is it for a tractor?
So that's gonna have a number on it and we're gonna find out. Yeah, there's your casting number.
And this is some parts and tools. This actually is a fire chief bank
Yeah,
that I have the decal
The sticker
for.
for it's inside the back of that truck.
Oh, that's a nice thermometer.
Yeah, this is a Gale thermometer from a company called. There's a cheap sticker inside there. It says Rue Motors, Burnhamwood, Wisconsin, but it is a Gale advertising thermometer. What'd you pay for it?
I paid $20 for the thermometer. Woody.
It's a rubber Woody Woodpecker with his tip of his nose chewed. I don't think he's going
Yeah.
anywhere. This is a pair of headphones. I don't think they're going anywhere with the dumpster.
I had bought it for a couple bucks because the drawer had these green glass knobs on it.
And a really old mirror. It's a shame these really aren't worth much. They're old and not worth a lot. Yeah, and then a couple miscellaneous car parts, a distributor cap, a used Bendix. Those are always good to have. Looks like a used fuel pump, and some welding rods. But I'll probably keep these. All right. This one I screwed up on. I thought this was an SK toolbox because I had one there. It was full of SK and Circle H Craftsman sockets. What it has is a bunch of, it was a wrong toolbox, so I got a bunch of quality Taiwanese sockets and whatnot. I don't think there's anything, I mean there might be a few at TrueCraft. I mean, there's some that aren't, you know, that are usable wrenches or whatever, but there's nothing really hot in here. And I got soaked on it. I got soaked for $30 because I thought it was the other toolbox. The toolbox I thought it was went for like $80, so everybody's onto it. Yeah, I got, and all these are always good. Did you use spark plugs? If the spark plug's bad when you take it out, why would you save it? Just throw it away. Anyway, so a little collection of used spark plugs and some other useless stuff. I guess a digital tape measure here. So, you know, you got perfectly good tape measures that work without batteries. Why not have a tape measure that requires batteries? Yeah, so we'll just, this was $30. We'll call it cost of doing business. There you go.
shields have been cut here, and maybe said like Fred's service, which has been cut, but
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool, and
Yeah, if we don't sell it, we'll keep it.
I might put it up for sale, local pickup. I'll see if it's worth messing with.
Yeah.
It was kind of spontaneous buy.
All right.
Got it? We didn't hardly get anything. What happened?
I'm gonna come your way. Got a tractor tire
Yeah, that's for us.
that we're gonna keep. That'll go on our Ford 8N, and that's where all the money went. This is a 1830 Springfield. They were originally, I guess, flintlock, and then they converted them to percussion, and then they got to fight the Civil War with them. So it's a nice old piece, and we picked it up for
Three and a half.
3.5. So yeah, that was a big chunk of the auction bill. Actually, we didn't spend much of this other than this old musket.
Yep. Yeah.
Are you gonna be my Ed McMahon kid? Are you gonna be my yes man?
I picked up either a pool
All right, how much is it? Oh yeah, $5. I hate games. But anyway, Tara picked this up. The reason I don't like games, and don't want to offend anybody who sells a lot of games, or I think there was better money in pieces, because by the time you ship this thing, because of the size, if it goes to California, it's going to cost $10-12 to ship, and you know, I think you top out on most of these games at $20. So it really, by the time you pay your eBay fees and your PayPal fees and your time going to get it, there's not a lot of room in games for profit if you sell them whole. If you part them out, yeah, there's a lot of games you can sell the pieces because you can save on the shipping.
Yeah, my son and yeah. You're my general.
Yeah, we'll got that just for you, kid.
That looks like it.
Okay, is that junk? Oh no, not really.
No, well, this is an '80s bear, but I got it. This is what I wanted. This is that other.
A lot of that other junk I showed you was a big junk lot. This thing got down to, I think it was $1 or $2.50.
It was $1.
Yeah, it got down to $1. I wanted this old battery operated dog. I'm gonna put batteries in it, see if I can make him flip or bark or whatever he does. It's a little bit of damage in the bottom of the battery case, but other than that, he looks like he's probably gonna function. So that's why I bought. That's why I bought junk like.
Kind of stuff he did.
Junk like this. Okay, you'll get stuff like, and this is stuff you gotta sort through it away and decide throw away or donate it, because in order to get that dog, I had to take this just absolute junk. I mean, it's stuff like this little Scotty dog planter that's got an ear broken off. This is gonna go right in the bin. Something like this, I guess if you really feel that you have to, if you feel it's too nice to throw away. The same with this John Deere tractor. It's resin. Oh, it's a license. I guess it would have to be.
I think it's a bookend, and we probably only have one.
Okay, is it even saleable?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll decide on this one. But most of the stuff. Oh my god, I didn't see this.
The nut candy dish.
Oh my gosh, it's a nut-shaped trinket jar. Oh yeah, now I'm falling in love with that. Okay, this peanut-shaped another like I don't know, candy dish or peanut dish. Anyway, so that's what I got in the dollar thing. Although sometimes, oh yeah, here you go. The obligatory, this is Holly Hobby. A mother's work is never done. Mother's Day 1988, you know, stuff like this. You can really
Just get rid of it.
fill up your store. I mean, we don't do flea markets or anything like that anymore, so we usually, this stuff we donate or just get rid of. And this battery operated monkey, oh, he's got his battery door. He's from the 80s. I mean, I'll check. I think he might be going to the donate bin too. So anyway, that's all of it.
There you go.
So what was our
We spent
cost?
$580, but $350.
350 was the
Rifle.
rifle. So
We spent like $188
yeah.
in just stuff. It was a tough auction. It was a good auction. Cool because it was old farm, abandoned house, so they're dragging stuff out, but it really brought out some heavy hitters for the car parts.
Yeah, it was mostly like large items like motorcycles with no titles and a bunch of old cars with no titles, and we're thinking about moving pretty soon here, so it was stuff we didn't want to haul.
Yeah, we didn't have time, and the
So
parts
we'll have to
and the
see.
car parts went high. We got
Alright.
outbid on most of it.
Okay, that's all we got, and hope we're able to teach you something. Thanks.